Good morning, good evening. Welcome to the show. Today we're discussing about the events that took place in Kenya. We had the PLP delegation, we had the Jubilee delegation, and also we had the ODM celebrating this 20th anniversary in Kisii. What took place today, it's about the competition of the opposition versus ODM, which is being used or pushed by the government. So what is the takeaway of the event today is what we are going to see. Good people. Number one, ODM had a celebration that took place at Kisii for its 20th anniversary. And as we have been saying, is that the reason why they took the event to Kisii, it was trying to show how strong they are still in the Kisii region. But the events which took there, we saw the chaos. We know that ODM is a chaotic party, and it's been that way for so many years, and it's been thriving in that. So when they went to Kisii, I think there was a chaos, which I will bring you more information and what was behind that. But again, Kisii is becoming a stronghold of Fred Matiangi, and that's what they went there to try and fight back. The point man is Simbarati. For the first time, the ODM in Kisii has used a lot of resources to mobilize people from different parts of the country who came there and spent the night to try to show the solidarity and the mighty in the region that is not supporting the ODM at the moment. So kulikuwa na a lot of mobilization, a lot of resources were being used. People entering to the stadium, they were being paid 200 Kenyan shillings to go in, get some t-shirt and some kofia. And that has happened for the first time since ODM was formed, because in Kisii region, it's been a very supportive for the party, and the people have been there trying to show the solidarity to the ODM. But for the first time, Simba had to use a lot of county resources, a lot of county personnel to make sure they are marketing the ODM and mobilizing the people at that event. And Raila Amolo Odinga skipped the event. And here is the reason why Raila Odinga skipped the event. It was not going to be nice for him. And that's why I usually tell people in this platform that Raila Odinga loves to be loved. And when he expect that he's not going to be loved because he loves to be loved, and that's why he skipped, because of the fear of being humiliated. And it was on the way coming, because he was to be humiliated because of the broad-based government and what it stands for, and the way he has been anti Fred Matiangi. Despite whatever happened in Kisii, it was a different event that has never happened, because it plotted a different picture of what people expected. So good people, ODM is done and dead in Kisii. That's what we were clearly able to see. So they tried to calm things out and to show that the event went successful, but the event was not successful the way people expected. Number one, they used a lot of resources for mobilization. Something has never happened like that. And the resources which were being used, their county resources. Let's go to the Jubilee. The Jubilee party also played a game of chess. You know, it's a game of chess when it comes to politics at the point. So people expected that Matiangi was to be announced as the flag bearer of Jubilee. Unfortunately, the Jubilee played because they realized that there was a lot of propaganda that was set about its event, that and about Fred Matiangi that is working for the government. So because of that, I think they were not able to come out clearly, mention Fred Matiangi as a flag bearer. Another reason I think why they did so, it's because now the former president is coming out, and he wants to make sure that he's going to cause a resurgence to the political party called the Jubilee. So he wants to make it himself and try to market the party again. So this is the second time you need to walk around the villages, walk around the country to make sure Jubilee is back. So I think you want to use his name, resources, and mobilization and friendship to make sure the party, first of all, is stable. Then it can be able to give the party to Fred Matiangi. And that's why they were not able to expose Fred Matiangi to speak. And I've seen some people like Osoro tweeting saying that they could have given Fred Matiangi even a chance to say hi. It was done technically, and I think it was a smart way to do things. And that's why I'm not able to give Fred Matiangi that perception, because already they have the government and the opposition already are fighting Matiangi that is being used by the other, you know. So that's why they were very smart on that ground. PLP had also delegation, and all the opposition went there. And for me, the reason why they did that is because nobody knew that there was a delegation of the PLP which was happening today. The meeting was done purposefully because already Kalonzo had refused, is not going to attend the Jubilee delegation. So there was infighting in the opposition because Fred Matiang'i has been categorically very clear. He doesn't want to leave for anybody. They sent him out to go get his base, and Matiang'i is using a different base, which the Jubilee, and is trying to paint a picture of the Kenya. So they don't want that way. They expected him to go to Kisii and come with the Kisii, which they call the few votes. And when that one did not happen, they feel so bitter because they wanted to use that one as an excuse to so that they cannot give him as a flag bearer of the opposition. So that thing has angered the opposition, the Kalonzos, the Gashawas, and that's why they had to come up with a way of making the PLP to have a conference delegation so that all of them can go there to humiliate Fred Matiang'i. But I think what I've learned from my sources is that Fred Matiang'i has decided to go out, get the votes, look for votes by himself, and try to fight for his chance of becoming the next president. So that's what I picture I was able to paint, all the information, the details that we can see from the events which happened today. So you can give me your opinion, and this is the Minor Show, and with your favorite host. Bye.